This is Corporals Corner. Come under fire. Bushcraft built on standards, not desire. Learn the craft the right way, the disciplined way. No.
All right, it's that time again. Time for another Sunday video. And today we're going to signal for rescue with a do-it-yourself colored smoke signal. Let's get to it. All right, so a huge disclaimer before we kick this thing off. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did a do-it-yourself smoke signal and we produced white smoke. Here's the thumbnail. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. And in that video, we used this tiki torch container from Walmart. Simply drilled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes in it, along with the hole in the top that gives you 9. Filled this full of potassium nitrate, sugar, golf wax, a couple match heads, and a firecracker fuse. Went ahead and sealed it up, lit the top, and it produced enough white and black smoke for right around 2 minutes and change. So once again, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Now before we get too far down the trail, don't forget we have 100 Corporals Corner stainless steel cowboy skillets dropping to my website as we speak. That link is located in my video description box. You have an 8-inch skillet that's riveted, not welded, with stainless steel rivets, stainless steel handle and handle wrap. The actual pan itself is 16 gauge, along with 16 gauge handles. This thing is a work of art, and I'm very proud of this. This is one of many things to come this year, and the start of a new collection, my stainless steel side, all made in the USA with USA steel. Once again, we have 100 Corporals Corner stainless steel cowboy skillets dropping to the website right now, corporalscorner.com. That link is located in my video description box. Grab them while you can. If you're going to grab a skillet, don't forget to grab a skillet bag and patch. The skillet bag will accommodate up to 3 full-size skillets, full-size spatula, and a 6x12 grill. Once again, corporalscorner.com. Now for today's video. I want to piggyback the previous video. The first attempt is going to be reusing our same container. This will be the 3rd time that I've used this. And we're going to melt the golf wax. We're going to mix in our potassium nitrate and sugar, and then add our color to that. Set it off, check it out, see what we can improve if we need to, and then go from there. And we'll try out different types of powder as well for the colored smoke. Now, another huge disclaimer. Food coloring, crayons, paint, things like that, they don't work. And the reason why is because the golf wax is so hot, it burns the color right out of it. And you're left with either black or white smoke. I've defaulted to a solvent powder. There's a small amount of green dye inside here, so you can see how dark that dye is. And what I'm trying to find out here is if this wax will melt and actually infuse with that dye My concern is the heat from the wax is going to melt that dye off and just turn it into gray smoke. But we'll find out here in a minute. Turn the heat off. We're going to add our mixture. Get that all mixed in with that wax. Before it hardens up, I want to get that into our canister. And then now what I just did there was I shoved a tire gauge inside there. It could be a pen, it could be a pencil, it could be a stick off the ground. I was just sitting there, so I grabbed it, tossed it in there. Once that golf wax solidifies, we can remove that, toss those match heads inside there, and then a makeshift fuse, something just to burn down, ignite the match heads to actually get the golf wax started. That's going to go ahead and burn into that potassium nitrate. It's going to activate with that sugar, and then hopefully produce that color. And the canister is still good. This is the 4th time I've used this one. We're sitting at a 50% fail right now. Yellow did not work. It started to, but you saw that it fizzed out. And that was my fear at the very beginning of this when we talked about the heat actually blanks the dye out. And it's very difficult to find dyes that work. You can go online and people talk a big game, oh, this works, and number 22, and meant for high heat, and you saw it burn right off. And it just turned white and gray and black. But the green did work. And that one I'm actually happy with, because if I can find something like that in a red or a blue or even a yellow, then it should work. So 50% fail rate. I mean, if you had green, it's 100%. Think of it like that. But the yellow didn't work at all. And I saw on eBay, which is where I got these from, that's the only place I could actually find solvent dye powders was eBay. And they had all different kinds there. They had 24, 23, 111, number 3, number 7. So it's just a matter of experimentation with this to see which ones actually will work and which ones are better than others. But the green solvent, number 2 or number 3, whichever one I showed you at the beginning of this video, that one worked perfectly. So stick with that one. And you can go out there and you can mark areas. You can actually, a canister like this will burn for 2 minutes. So you can actually mark your location. If you saw a helicopter inbound or an airplane or somebody on the ridge over there driving their vehicle, you could pop one of these, 2 or 3 of these, and chances of being seen are going to be a lot better than just standing out there yelling, hey, hey, and doing this kind of stuff you see in movies, and knowing full on well that your sound of your voice died right over there, probably about 300 or 400 yards away, especially on a windy day. The whole theory of blowing a whistle and you're going to hear it a mile away, it's false. On high windy days when the trees are moving around and the leaves are rattling, that whistle's going to die probably 50, 60 yards away. So something like this, to be seen from the sky or from being seen from long distance, is a godsend. So I'm happy with the theory, and we've proven the theory does work with white and black smoke, and now we proved that it works with green. Quick update for those that are following the van build. It's currently in the shop. I told them give it the highest inspection that they can. I mean, they're going to check everything from the charging system all the way to the fuse box, the wiring, et cetera, et cetera. It's a 2012. Underneath, there's very little rust. There's some on the frame. Once we get it back and it warms up, we'll look into getting sealant for that. And most of the things that we can take care of on our own, we're going to. But I want to get the walls insulated. And if you're following my Instagram page, you actually saw that I went out and bought insulation, some foam spray, and we're going to go ahead and start cutting boards and getting them in there. I got some panels that are coming that actually screw into the ribs, and then we'll work on the floor, build a bed, work on the ceiling. We're going to leave 2 of the ribs hollow, so that way we can run wires down from the top from the solar panels, or from, say, that's Starlink. I can pop a hole in the ceiling and run it down through that rib, out one of the holes, versus having to mount some exterior garbage on the panel. I don't want to deal with that. Keep it simple, stupid. And that's going to apply to our van build as well. So look forward to that. We got 2 or 3 overnighters that I'm planning right now. And I finally have everything. So those are coming up. So I appreciate everyone sticking with me. More great things to come. Now, let's go ahead and get out of here. With that, all the gear in my videos can be found in one location. My website, corporalscorner.com. And that's located in my video description box. Now please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. As always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field and have some fun. I'm going to catch you
No shortcuts,
next time.
no noise, just skill. Outstanding A to the F. Boots on dirt, pack on tight. Sunrise breaks through cold first light. Knife in hand, fire from stone. Learn to live when you're on your own. No gimmicks here, just tested truth. Hard-earned skill passed to you. From shelter builds to edge control. Every lesson forged in the cold. Mastery before desire. Patience feeds the flame and fire. This is Corporals Corner. Stand fast, learn right, field crafter, none borrow, day or night. From the bush to the battle line, skills that last a lifetime. No hype, just order at Corporals Corner. What's your intent? Cord edge tight, axe swings true. Every move done the way it should do. No wasted motion, no wasted time. Survival's a mindset sharpened and primed. Rank don't shout, it speaks in calm. Comfort, it's built in rain and harm. From beginners to seasoned hands, this is where you learn to stand. This is Corporals Corner. Come under fire. Bushcraft built on standards, not desire. Learn the craft the right way, the disciplined way. No hype, just order at Corporals Corner. What does that mean? Infamous? It means you're more than famous. Every day, from the woods to the world beyond, knowledge carried battle strong. Stand tall, stay sharper at Corporals Corner. At Corporals Corner. Train smart, stay ready. Outstanding E to the